Most men miss the real signals women send when they want more than just conversation. Here's the truth: when a woman wants you, her hands will say it before her words ever do. If you don't know what to look for, you'll miss your shot without even realizing it. Let's break down the touch patterns women use when they want to get closer, way closer. 1. Lingering handshakes or prolonged hand contact. Forget the limp, polite handshake you get from your accountant. When a woman is attracted, you'll feel it right in the palm of your hand. She'll hold your hand, shake just a second longer than normal, or she might use both hands. One to shake, one to gently rest on top. Sometimes it happens at hello. Sometimes it's mid-conversation, when she laughs and grabs your hand to emphasize a story. Here's the science: even a 2-second longer touch can trigger oxytocin, the bonding hormone. It's her way of testing the waters, seeing how you react. And trust me, women rarely do this with men they find boring. If her hand lingers in yours, she's telling you without words that she's open to more. Most guys rush right past this, thinking nothing of it. Don't be that guy. 2 arm or shoulder touches during conversation. This is one of the oldest and most reliable signs of genuine attraction. You're talking, maybe cracking a joke or making a point, and suddenly her hand is on your arm. Sometimes it's a quick touch on your forearm, sometimes a squeeze on your bicep, or a hand on your shoulder when she's laughing. It's not just friendly encouragement. Arm touches are safe, but make no mistake, they're primal. It's her way of bridging the gap between you, turning casual talk into something physical. If she keeps reaching out even lightly, you're not just in her friend zone, you're in her thoughts. 3. Playful or teasing physical contact. Women flirt through playfulness long before things get sexual. She might give you a gentle shove after you tease her, or playfully slap your arm when you say something bold. Maybe she grabs your hand to prove a point, or bumps shoulders as you walk. Here's the move: playful physicality is how women build sexual tension. Without saying a word, it's her way of getting closer, seeing if you play back, if she's comfortable enough to break that physical barrier. She's thinking about more than just your sense of humor. Or proximity-based incidental contact. This is where things get interesting. Ever notice how some women just seem to accidentally brush up against you again and again? Maybe you're sitting at the bar and her leg bumps yours not once, but every few minutes, or she leans in to reach for the menu, her shoulder grazing yours. You think, is that on purpose? More often than not, it is. Women are masters of plausible deniability, especially in public. Incidental touch lets her send a signal without risking embarrassment. It's the physical equivalent of a whisper. I'm comfortable getting close to you. Let's see what you do with that. If she keeps finding reasons to close that gap, even in a crowded room, she's not just being friendly. Her body is already breaking down the walls. 5. Grooming-related touches. Fixing your collar, smoothing your shirt, etc. This is where the nurturing instinct and raw attraction collide. If a woman reaches over to fix your collar, brush lint off your jacket, or straighten your tie, she's crossing a line that's anything but platonic. These little helpful gestures are ancient signals. Par care, par claim. Biologically, grooming is one of the earliest ways humans built connection and trust. When she touches your clothes or hair, she's subconsciously imagining what it would feel like to get even closer. If you find her fingers straightening your shirt, she's not just making you look good for the office. She's giving herself an excuse to touch you, without the pressure of making a move. 6. Progressive touch escalation over time. This is the big one, the pattern most guys miss. Attraction isn't static, it builds. If her touches go from quick and casual to longer, firmer and more intimate as the night goes on, that's textbook escalation. Maybe she starts the evening with a laugh and a hand on your arm, but by the end, she's letting her hand rest on your thigh or brushing your lower back. Women rarely make the first overt move, but if you track how her touch changes from brief to bold, it's a clear roadmap of her desire. She's feeling you out, testing boundaries and seeing if you're responsive. Miss this progression and you miss the entire invitation. 7. Thigh or knee contact, especially when sitting close. Now let's get honest. When a woman puts her hand on your knee or thigh, especially in a group setting or somewhere public, she's dropping the subtlety and going straight for the primal. This isn't just friends territory. You're sitting side by side, maybe sharing a story, and her hand rests on your leg. Even if it's just for a second. That's a move loaded with intent. Why does it matter? Because a woman's thigh or knee touch bypasses all the polite, surface-level games. It's her body telling you, I want to feel closer. She probably won't do this unless she trusts you. And unless she's already been thinking about where this could go. Miss this and you're missing one of the strongest unspoken green lights a woman can give. 8. Touches to your lower back, waist or hips. If you feel a woman's hand on your lower back as you move through a crowded room, or she reaches for your waist when she's guiding you past something, pay attention. This is a touch with a clear agenda. The lower back, waist, and hip area are intimate zones. Most women are selective about who gets access there. This kind of touch is almost never accidental. It's an unconscious signal that says, I feel safe with you, I want you closer. Women use it when they're ready to cross that invisible line between public and private. If her touch lingers here, she's showing you a level of comfort and attraction that words will never express. 9. Face touches or playful contact with your face. This is the final frontier of attraction signals. Face touches are in a league of their own. When a woman finds reasons to touch your face, you're deep into her comfort zone. Maybe she brushes something from your cheek, playfully taps your chin when she's teasing you, or fixes a stray hair above your brow. Sometimes it's even more subtle. Her fingers linger on your jawline as she laughs, or she holds your face for just a beat longer than necessary. Here's what you need to know. The face is prime real estate for intimacy. It's where her barriers drop. No woman touches a man's face unless she feels a mix of trust, chemistry, and anticipation. It's instinctive, rooted in biology. Touching your face lights up her brain's pleasure centers, releasing oxytocin and dialing up connection. In simple terms, this is her way of inviting you closer, daring you to take things to the next level. Which one of these touches do you think you're already catching? Maybe without even realizing it. Drop your answer in the comments below. I love reading your takes. And trust me, you'll be surprised how many guys have the exact same questions. Until next time, pay attention, make your move, and own the moment.